for operation and also recovery. This right here, I don't have a key right now. I can open this door up. I need to open it. This is Bessie Smith's room. This was the operating room. How do we know? The concrete floor. Come on in. Let me get the key for this room right here, so you can actually see us smoke. Back in 1991, John Jr., Kennedy's son, he had just taken the bar exam. He was just escaping. Didn't nobody really know he was in town.
Yeah.
And he stayed down there for one of the cabinets that you stayed in. But he used to come down here and eat cereal with my grandmother. And one night, they wish they talked many nights. It was 3 nights. He talked every night to her. One night he stayed and real late and talked to her on the bed. So instead of going down there, she said, boy, go across that bed and sleep. So he actually slept in this bed.
Oh, wow.
Wasn't a mattress now, but it's the bed. So
Yeah.
he actually slept in this room right here, guys. You can see that. And this was actually the women's ward.
Oh, okay.
Okay?
So does it kind of connect over that way?
Yeah.
Like back? Oh, okay.
And it stopped right here. This is where the building stopped. Right here. And then she added these rooms. And it's about 10 rooms down and 10 rooms below. Now, down here was Rocky 88. You know, the first rock and roll song?
Yeah.
It was actually written.
It was recorded here,
And
wasn't it?
It was written,
Okay.
demo and everything down there.
Oh, wow.
Because Ike Turner actually called my grandmother mom,
Uh-huh.
and he stayed here, you know, for some time. Because, you know, he was from this area. He was from Carsdale. Even Tina Turner has actually came through here with him. And my grandma said in that room where their office was, she used to bring her wigs. And she used to actually, you know, and she slept on the couch while I and grandmother would catch up with everything. All up in the morning. Okay? She also made their uniforms for that Rocky 88. The ties, the bow ties and stuff, for them to do that. Because she also was a seamstress.
Oh, wow. That's so cool.
Yep, she actually was a seamstress. Now, Robert Nighthouse, Muddy Waters. You got Ike Turner. You got Sam Cooke.
Oh, thank you.
Bathrooms right here. Because, you know, back then, you know, we shared. So you had co-op bathroom. By this being the only black hospital, black hotel during that time, you know, y'all your musician, Muddy Waters actually used to play down the street, 2 streets down on 6th Street, play his guitar. He actually stayed in room 5. Right now, somebody's in 5. All right?
We can go if you want.
Like I said, Johnny
Number
B.
5.
Cook,
Just one.
Muddy
up for
Waters.
Do you want us to open that?
All, no,
Which one was Muddy Water?
that one right there. That's
Number
that,
5.
That number 5.
You want us to open it for you? You want to look inside?
You want to look inside? You want to see Muddy Waters room?
Oof.
That's it's all right.
If it's history.
Yeah, there's a lot of history.
Oh, okay.
They said don't worry about it.
Okay,
These actually was the twin bed that my dad and his brother had, and these are his original bed. Some of the furniture in here, guys, is almost 100 years old. Some of it my grandmother's furniture. All this is the original floor right here. All he did was the flooring painting, okay? Now, this room right here was actually Sam Cooke's room. You know, you used to see with the Dr. Choir. He actually was from Carsdale. He also did roofing in Carsdale. This was actually Ike's room, right here.
Ike's Turner room.
I don't know which one of these furniture, I don't know, is this one or over there, but my daddy said it was his grandmother's furniture. So you know it's 100 years old.
Yeah.
All right, this Pop and Pops and stayed in one of these rooms right here, one here and over here. Reverend Ike,
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Because, you know, at that time, if any civil rights movement was going on, they would come here and stay. Blind boys from Alabama
Oh, yes.
stayed in these rooms, okay? And then that's the ladies' bathroom. Also downstairs, the same thing. You have
The
rooms down.
originals.
You have rooms downstairs. You have people like that man right there in room 8. He stayed Nate. He was my daddy's assistant. He helped him. He also worked the job. He stayed there for 30 years.
Oh, wow.
Nate, he was a great guy. And all those coins are like places. He had more coins than that. When people would come and visit, they would give him money and bring him money because he collected them. But he
Oh,
was
look
a
at
real
this.
nice guy. And he stayed there and lived there 30 years. So my grandmama also had a cafe for a while. She also, when people would stay here, she would cook, and then they would buy dinners from her. She always, everybody called her mom,
Mom.
okay? Even when the musician couldn't afford their instrument, you know, the Levine's, where Reds was, right there, Levine's music store was right there. She would tell them to go down there and tell Levine what you need. Then they would pay Levine, or they would pay grandmama, and then she would pay Levine. Okay, so a lot
Yeah.
of musicians would also count on her for music, because she loved music. She actually heard Bessie Smith in her
Oh,
young
wow.
day. She told me that she actually heard her. So she
Yeah.
was a fan. So when she bought this building, she was also a fan of Bessie Smith.
Yeah.
Okay?
Man.
And my
Wow.
grandmother was disabled. When I say that, where a dresser fell on her as a young girl. So by being her little girl, during that time, they couldn't reset her ankles. So therefore, she was a little handicapped. But you know what? She didn't stop her. She would, you see those blocks where you go downstairs? She would put those blocks there. She put that, throw that cane down.
Yeah.
Go down there and make those beds up. Okay?
Wow.
And she actually, she loved
Powerhouse.
people just as much as my dad. And then when my dad took it over when she died, he did the same thing.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
And that's the history of the building.
That's
That's
awesome.
awesome.
You're doing the same too.
And I'm doing the same too.
You're doing
That's
it.
awesome.
Thank you
That
so
is-
No,
much.
you're welcome, dear.
We're so glad to
Anytime.
be here.
I'm so glad you came. And you know what? Guys, like I said, once I give you the key, this is your home away from home. You're welcome back anytime.
Thank
Oh,
you
that's
so
awesome.
much.
That's how we feel it.
All right, then. That comes from the heart, too.